Wow. Is it really 2020? That's an interesting question we ask. Has 2020 really come upon us? 2020 finds me 56 years old. Holy moly. Am I really 56 years old? That's old. Like when I was young, 56 years old was ancient. I feel ancient. I guess maybe I am ancient. Welcome to the show. Hey, this is Black Dragon from Black Dragon Biker TV on YouTube, Black Dragon Biker TV on this Facebook platform, and Black Dragon Biker TV on Instagram TV. And so this is 2020. And like, wow. I don't know. I didn't expect to be here in the world this long. And I don't know. I'd like to welcome you guys to the show and thank you guys for hanging out with me for so long. King Nook Rex, I believe, R-I-X-H, King Nook Rex says 56 years old is not old anymore. Wow. I hope not, because I feel old as hell. But I'm okay with it. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive. I'm thankful. And, you can't ask for any more than that. You can't ask for a happier life. I've had some sorrow in my time. Little sorrow right now. The mother of my child died on Christmas Day, and that was sad. That broke my heart because she is an amazingly kind woman. So to have her gone is just surreal. She was a champion and a lion for my mother. So for my child, for my daughter. She was an amazingly incredible mother, a lion for my daughter. So, oh boy, that really destroyed me, the loss of Shirley. And when you lose somebody, it's really, really kind of sucks because they go so suddenly. Like I was just talking to her on Skype a couple of days ago, and I haven't laid eyes on her in about 3 years, maybe. And I got to tell you something. Lay eyes on people. Everybody always says that when somebody dies. Gee, I didn't lay eyes on him. But you got to lay eyes on people, because if you don't lay eyes on people, there's nothing you can do. And when they leave so suddenly. And you say, gee, well, I was just Skyping with them 2 days ago. We use Skype and email and all of these things, Facebook, Marco Polo, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter. We use those things like it's actually touching a person. And it's not touching a person at all. It's it's close, but no cigar. When they're gone, and you're like, wow, I can't believe that I didn't touch that person. Anyway, the mother of my child has gone, and it makes me wonder about my own mortality. My mother died at 54, my grandmother at 56, my father at 58, and here I am, 56. Weighing more than I have ever weighed in my life. 373 pounds. What happened? I just blew the hell up. Oh my gosh, Prez Poppy is on here, the greatest guy in the world. What's up, Prez? Carissa V. Jones. What's up, beautiful? Fred Wheeling, Squeak Bass. My brother from the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation. Happy New Year to you. King Nook Rex. Tori Granderson, former Black Sabbath. Wow. So good to have all you folks on. Mako, the Amazon Jackson. How are you with your fine self? Good to see y'all all. Man, oh man, oh man. Happy New Year. So my New Year hasn't started off the greatest. Shirley is gone. But such a tower and a pillar of a woman was she, that there is no way in hell she'd want us to be upset about her loss. Let's see. Somebody else was lost. White Boy Art of the Chosen Few, the mighty Chosen Few Motorcycle Club Nation. Man, let me tell you something about that guy. Man, oh man, oh man. A tower, a pillar of a person. And in fact, I'm probably going to do a video just to say goodbye to him. Rich. It's pronounced Rich. I'm sorry. King Nook Rich. Well, I tried. But King Nook Rich, I have it now. Good to see you. Travis Countryman, Happy New Year. Thanks for listening to the shows. Shamika Jones, we got a whole bunch of folks here. That's really cool. I wanted to do a video tonight because I wanted to introduce you guys all to Merlin. Merlin is my executive producer out of Yuma, Arizona. And he came in from Yuma to holler and hang out, come into the studio, check it out. He started out as a listener and, man, just has always been there for me in every way that he could. Brother from another mother for sure. I mean, everything. When my dog almost got his leg ripped off, and I was on YouTube saying, "Oh my God, it's going to cost $4,000 to fix this dog's leg." The first $100 that came across came from him. So he followed me and Big Cell for the longest, and you guys know Big Cell over at FHOATLGA, and just over time, he worked his way into the family, and so he finally got across the land barrier and got himself here to Atlanta. So everybody, please, big welcome for Merlin, the Magic Man. Good to see you, man. How you doing? Oh, you know what? This sucks because I didn't. All right, let's do this again. Everybody, a good round of applause. How's that?
Brother?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to work my new toys here. But how you doing, man?
Doing good.
Man, scoot on up into the camera so people can see you.
Well, I'm right here, right in the perfect spot because your boom mic's going there so they can see my face. Your boom mic's in the way.
Oh, is it? I gotta.
So I'm right there in the nook so you can see my face.
Okay.
I'm strategically
you worked that out. Okay. So I've got some new toys in my studio, all these new little appliances and what have you, the cool little microphones. I got 4 more cameras coming, so I'll be able to actually I'd have been able to hit a button and his face would have come up, and that would have been really cool.
Might have scared a few of you though.
Huh?
Might have scared a few of them though.
Nah. No, I don't think they're looking for beauty. We're bikers, not choir boys. We're not. I'm speaking for me. I'm not beautiful yet, or anymore. Now I'm, I've got the gray thing, going on.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, I wanted you guys, Quita McKinney down there in Macon area. Good to see you, beautiful. So good to have you on. And Rebecca Gilkey, my boy's wife out there in Wichita, Kansas, Black Sabbath. So good to see you guys on. I just wanted to just really kind of spend a couple minutes talking about a few things. You guys haven't really seen me on for a while. I have been doing a lot, upgrading my studio, getting new equipment, Learning how to use it. Still haven't done that yet, but we're putting it together. Learning how to use this software here. This is called OBS. And if the first couple times I used it, I was using OBS with NDI. And what that means is my computer wasn't good enough. That's what that means. And you guys might have seen it all sticky and all that kind of stuff. So we had to get rid of the NDI, and I got to buy a whole new, like $3,000 damn computer to run that business. So that's going to be very interesting. Looking for that that computer. So wanted to talk to you guys about a few things, and also I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to ask me any questions you might have going forward, what you might want to expect out of the new year and that sort of thing, because we're going to have a lot going on. So I guess I could give you my phone number to call, 404-692-0336, if anybody wants to call me and Merlin here and ask me any questions, or you can type your questions up there. It looks like we got a few people on the line. It is late at night, except on the West Coast. It's still pretty early there, but it's kind of late here. I'm interested. I'm thinking. I'm saying to myself, I'm wondering what the motorcycle set is going to be like in 2020. We got so much crazy stuff happening, and it continues to get worse and worse. This police patching stuff, this patch police stuff, this heavy-handedness going on with motorcycle clubs, certain motorcycle clubs pushing around on other motorcycle clubs. All the stuff we see going on in the news. I'm doing this thing where I'm looking back at all the news stories I covered in 2019. And I wanted to do a kind of a story on that. And it's ridiculous. The stuff that I'm seeing out there is absolutely ridiculous. Keith Corley. Hey, what's up, brother? Black Sabbath out there down in Houston area. Good to see you, sir. My best friend of, 30 years. How you doing, my man? Happy New Year. Wow, all the cool people are popping on. It's good to see y'all all. This thing going on, and like Merlin said, profiling out in Texas, profiling because of all these things the clubs keep getting into. And when I go back through the news that has happened with motorcycle clubs over the past, year, it's sad. That's the best I can say. It's sad. I don't know what's on you folks' mind, your collective minds. I don't know what some of y'all are thinking. I think maybe you think that they're going to put up with this behavior that we have been exhibiting as a diaspora. I guess you guys don't believe that Australia is true. That maybe Australia is not going to happen here with us.
It's already happening in Texas. Why I keep calling it Tex Australia.
Tex Australia.
Yeah, because everything they're doing down there towards bikers. Anybody who's wearing a patch, from what I've seen, the people I know that I talk to there, they're doing what they're doing in Australia.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What, did my chair just squeak?
Yeah.
That's got to put some WD-40 on that chair. Yeah. Tex Australia, you're calling it.
Mm-hmm. It's like, what was it, a few months ago over in El Paso, they did a kind of like a DUI checkpoint. And what it was a checkpoint for patches. If you came through there wearing your cut, they were taking your picture and trying to get information from you.
Crazy. But it's going on, man.
Oh, yeah. going on all over the place.
So, I mean, are they to blame or are we to blame? Are they bringing it on us or are we bringing it upon ourselves?
Actually, I think it's both.
I don't know. I don't think it's both. I don't think it's both. No, I don't think it's both. I think that if we weren't doing anything to be seen, they wouldn't be messing. I don't think they just wake up in the morning, let's go screw with a biker. I don't. That's what, that's the good line. That's the great political line we use. But, I mean, who wants to deal with another problem? Dragos Barascu over there in Romania. Good to see you, man.
How's it going, Dragos?
Man. Mary Cordier, thank you for your condolences. I appreciate that. Keith Corley, yes. He's a good, dear friend. We were in the Navy together. Chiquita, oh my gosh, out of Oklahoma City. Dominique down there in, over there in Beaufort, South Carolina area near Savannah. Man, look at all these folks. Michael Parks. Let's see. Hopefully more riders are instead of bikers riding to bars just to show off. I wanted to talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up. Walter Taylor IV out of Oklahoma City. Good to see you, Walker Taylor IV. I'm Johnny Bunch II. I understand when you have that out there. His dad is an incredible, great drummer. You got just great folks down there in Oklahoma City, man. It's good to see all those folks, man. I'll
be going through there tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you will be going through there tomorrow. Drago says, in Europe, some big clubs got banned. They are not allowed to wear their cuts in public at all. It is crazy. We need to look that up and figure out those stories.
I think it was Finland. HA got banned from wearing their colors. It was on all over the news.
Dominique says she's from Walterboro, South Carolina. Sinlin MC and Temecula is with us. So we don't really have a show tonight. We're just I had Merlin in the studio and we hadn't done anything yet for the new year, so I thought I would pop him on real quick so everybody could see Merlin. And actually, we've got one hell of a team that we put together for you guys here on Facebook and also on bikerliberty.com, which is our online news magazine. And we also have the Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos. We are now putting out a podcast almost daily over there now. So check out our radio program. We got the neatest equipment now. So a podcast never gets big because of good equipment, but it doesn't hurt if you got a message people want to hear and good equipment. So we got Miss Reddy out of Wichita, Kansas with us. Man, just all kinds of cool people. C. Ruger joined. All these folks have been following me for the longest, and I feel so blessed to have you guys, especially during this new year, where we are wondering, I'm wondering, what on earth will the motorcycle club culture be like this year? What's motorcycle clubbing going to be like this year? What are we going to see? Are we going to see more profiling? Some of the profiling we saw last year was crazy. A guy actually pulled over on his way to college and told, if you don't let us take pictures of your tattoos, we're going to take you to jail. Was that last year?
Yeah. Around the beginning, I think it was spring. Around Austin, I think it was. Austin, Texas. Here again, Texas.
Chris Webb said, side note, Mount Scott is open again. We can ride up again. Was there a time we couldn't ride up Mount Scott? And for people who don't know what Mount Scott is like the tallest mountain in like Southwest Oklahoma. It's part of the Wichita Mountain Wildlife Preserve. It is one of the few places left in the country where they have, especially in the Midwest, where they have live herds of bison. Most people call bison buffalo, but in America, we don't have buffalo. We actually have bison. Buffalo is not the real name of them. And they have managed herds of bison over there. Every year, somebody gets killed messing with the damn buffalo. Like, why would you mess with those things? I grew up at Mount Scott. I grew up there. I grew up in Lawton, Oklahoma. For folks that don't know, Lawton, Oklahoma is a one-horse country town. It's the largest Army base, I believe, in the country, something like that. It's Fort Sill. It was called originally Fort Washita, built by the Buffalo Soldiers and black Negro slaves. Built Fort Sill, which was originally an Indian name, Fort Washita. And that's the artillery school. You go there for boot camp, and then there's artillery school there. And the place that everybody would go would be the Wichita Wildlife Mountain Preserve there. And we would play at Mount Scott, and it was the coolest place in the world. And it is said that Geronimo rode his horse off of Mount Scott while running away from the cavalry, while everybody says, Geronimo! When they jump off stuff. You ever say that? Geronimo? No.
No.
You never said Geronimo when you jumped off something.
Well, yeah, maybe when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, you say Geronimo. Because it said that Geronimo rode off Mount Scott. I mean, that's what I heard. And so...
On his way to Arizona?
I don't know. What's up? Big work. Good to see you, my man. But he says that Mount Scott was closed maybe to motorcycle traffic for a while. We lost the road from floods. The road was washed out for 7 months. Wow. So it is good that it's back up. We got Mr. Incredible on. That's really cool. We got so many cool people on. So is it too late to ask? Dragos asks, is it too late to ask who is to blame? It started a long time ago. We had bad actions of the clubs. Now the law enforcement officers and agencies have special departments to tackle the bikers. Bad actions started a hornet's nest. It's kind of hard to know where it started particularly, but we do know for sure that it is a problem. And bikers are going to have to be the ones to get our hands around this problem. Because if we don't get our hands around this problem, it will cascade out of our ability to be able to control it. And the laws that will be handed down to us will be laws that are not going to be positive for us. So, like, you can see this in companies like in America, whenever there's something that's about to happen, you will see companies regulate themselves real quick before they have to deal with governmental regulations. Because if the government comes in, no one's going to like that when Big Brother comes running in.
Well, yeah, it's already slipping away from us.
Yeah.
So we need to tighten up the reins and bring that stuff back together. So, but yeah, it just seems years ago, yeah, we were the problem. And now we're all the 99%ers and stuff are coming back together, trying to bring it back together. But there's always those bad apples out there somehow that no one wants to pay attention to the good we do. I mean, we can do millions of good things, but that one bad mark, that's what everybody's going to remember.
But it's not one bad mark. I'm going through the news articles because I want to do the top news articles of what happened last year. I'm going through the news articles, and it's funny. It's like we're playing right into their hands. If anybody was out to get us, we're giving them everything they could possibly need. Dominic says, but we all know the United States has a national gang registry for anyone with a motorcycle registered to them that started in the 90s. Well, I didn't know that. That's my first time hearing that.
Me neither.
But if they, that's not anything new. My mother had an FBI profile, and all she was a freedom fighter, civil rights freedom fighter. She had an FBI profile. It's not hard to get a profile, but there's nothing they can do to you if you don't give them ammunition. And the ammunition they're getting is from all the stupid stuff these bike clubs are doing. And I mean, a lot of people put it all on the one percenters, and they do have a large profile, and they're the ones out there shooting and carrying on. But it ain't just them. I mean, we're seeing, everything from like little hordes of people, of kids on motorcycles shutting down freeways and just, and that sort of thing right there. When you shut down a highway and people are trying to get to work, ambulances are trying to get folks to the hospital, a guy's got his wife in the car, he's trying to get to the hospital to have a baby, and you shut the road down with that BS, man, folks get mad. And when folks get mad, they call lawmakers, and lawmakers make draconian laws. It's a domino effect that is caused by people who don't think long term, and their buddies don't seem to know how or want to stop them. And it's really kind of crazy. And it's going to hurt us all. You're going to see me talking about this year in 2020. You're going to see me doing a lot of talking about this year. I want to take time for a second and play this very cool thing here. Watch it. Man, that's so cool when that wind comes blowing in like that. Man.
There's a dragon there flapping its wings.
That's a dragon flapping his wings. So, you can't make that video like that and not have me make, I can't have that.
No.
I can't have people making videos like that and I just, I don't make a video back. I can swing them things. Dominic says too many people are trying to live their lives based off of what they see on television or in the movies. The meaning and the message behind the bike life has been lost. And what is the bike life?
Should say what is the bike life now compared to way back when?
Yeah, because the bike life now is hanging out at a party, or drinking, towing your motorcycle here and there. The motorcycle club set has become a keeping up with the Joneses affair.
Exactly what it is. Where
everybody's watching the Joneses and trying to be as cool as they can possibly be, and then comes the penis measuring, and
mine's bigger than yours,
and then the war and the fight, and then in come the patch police to patch over or to monitor who's wearing the right patch, and then if you're not, then here they come with their violence. Drago says it's like with Greta Thunberg, the teen who is preaching about the environment. When she started, it was okay, but the louder she got, the government started to be more and more offended. Bikers need to keep it low for the moment. What's up, Josh Lloyd? So, I can just tell you, and you know, I'm old. Yeah, people hate to hear old people talk, and I always try not to be the old person that everybody wants to just shut up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we're old for a reason.
But the way biking used to be is we used to get on our motorcycles. We used to get on our motorcycles and we used to ride. We used to get on our motorcycles and ride. And biking has turned away from that. Biking on the biker club set now is riding to the next puddle. When was the last time you went to a field meet? How many of you don't even know what a field meet is? When was the last time that you went on a run? And I don't mean a run to Myrtle Beach where you stayed in a hotel. Have you ever slept out and camped with your motorcycle before?
I haven't.
I mean, that's what we used to do. In San Diego, if you were around a long time ago, we used to have the Salton Sea run. There's a place called the Salton Sea. And we would ride out to the Salton Sea. And there were no hotels out there. You took the motorcycle club ran like a big, huge Thunderdome, beyond the Thunderdome horde. And you would have the motorcycles and then the support vehicles. Be some trailers being pulled, and then behind that would be the women that were driving, and they would have almost like a chuck wagon. It was almost like a wagon train. And you had all kinds of this big horde of people rolling down the highway. And you had you had the tent wagon. You had some kind of truck or RV or some sort of
chase vehicle,
some sort of pickup truck or something that had the tents in it. Then you had another vehicle that had the food in it, another vehicle that had the water and the beer and all the sodas in it, and another vehicle. You had all these vehicles. And you had to have 2 or 3 road captains. You had to have a road captain for the motorcycles, who was in charge of the road captain. That was the road captain for the chase vehicles. It was a road captain for the women and all the things. So you had the vehicles with the trailers and stuff on it. Those were, all those were chase vehicles, but chase vehicles with the trailers and stuff, and then the chase vehicles with the women and stuff. You'd have like 3 or 4 road captains to run this thing. Your caravan was about 2 miles long. And then if there were other motorcycles clubs going with you, they would have all their chase vehicles and road captains and stuff. You guys could stretch out 10, 12, 15 miles long. All these people headed to a spot that they were going to drop down on and convene on, lay out everything, post up the tents, post up Tent City. Well, you guys don't know nothing about that. And you had to ride out there if you were in the MC. And the support crew would put together all of your stuff on the ground. And all they did out there was race motorcycles. That's what they did. They raced motorcycles out there. They went out there to race all damn weekend long. And ride and party and ride and party. Drago says that is motorcycling, riding. That is why I now do adventure riding, camping, traveling, huge distance. Now, Dragos belongs to a group of guys that do this wild enduro riding.
BMWs.
Yeah, they got those. I saw some video and stuff, some pictures. They ride through these big ass water puddles and stuff. And
it's like a dirt bike that has
Yeah.
Big metal boxes on them. So,
Yeah.
You know, they got GPS and everything else. They bloody well go everywhere.
Yeah, they ride off road.
Yeah.
And motorcycle adventure, he calls it. I do adventure riding. And you got to be in some kind of shape to ride like that, because they ride through puddles where you got to keep the bike rolling no matter what, or you go down, the bike goes down, and then
soft sand.
You got to fix that sucker out there and clean the water out of the carburetors and stuff. Those guys are real with that. Michael Park says, "Damn, I got chills. I missed those days." Yeah, Mike, they don't understand. We don't bike like that anymore. We don't bike like that. Yeah, these folks barely know what the hell hitting a state line is. Where
I don't even hear of the slow races anymore, or the hot dog bite contests anymore. I don't even hear any of those anymore. But
these kids don't know what a slow race is.
Not with all these crotch rockets out here. They want to go fast.
Oh, Dragos is getting ready to go to Mongolia and ride out there 26,000 kilometers. How many kilometers is in a damn mile?
That I don't know.
Let's see. We can do this real quick.
Send us some pictures.
How many kilometers are in a mile?
1 mile is equal to 1.609 kilometers. To convert from mile to kilometers, multiply the length value by approximately 1.609.
Huh? There you go. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
So 1.609 kilometers in a mile. So I guess if you do, I don't know how to convert that. 26,000 kilometers is,
I guess that was
a lot of miles.
Yeah.
That's a lot of miles. Michael Park said, I would go from Orlando to Nashville, Tennessee, and turn around in the same night. That's because you're riding down to Orlando. You go riding from Orlando to Nashville. Let's see. That's 7 hours. That's more than 7 hours. That's like 8 hours. Because you got to think Atlanta is 7 hours from Orlando, depending on how fast you're riding. Now you can ride real fast and make it maybe 5.5 or 6, but Orlando's basically 7 hours from Atlanta, and then Nashville is almost 4 hours from here. So you're looking at 10 hours or something like that, maybe, to go down there. Uh-oh, Mama Rose on. Somebody's in trouble. Jersey Rider's on. What's up, Jersey?
Sorry, Mama.
Happy New Year. It's good to see you, man. So.
Okay, hold on a minute. Just so everybody knows, I need to apologize to Mama Ro, because she told me she was going to kill me if I ever came to meet Black Dragon without her. But she started a new job with my company.
No, there's no buts. There's no buts. What are you butting for? Don't. There's no buts. I don't understand.
So I'm actually apologizing.
No, don't try to. You knew what you Mama Ro. I didn't know. They surprised me. Okay.
Look what she sent.
Are those middle fingers?
Yep. But I had to pick up your book, Mama.
Michael Park said, he said, laughing out loud, my wife, I picked her up from Miami and made her ride with me to Nashville. So that's what you do, too. When you have those wives, I want to know what you're doing out there. I just put her ass on the motorcycle one time and do a turnaround. Go take her up to from Orlando to Nashville, and then take her ass back home. And that's the last time you'll ever have to deal with that.
Or you get like Mama Ro, where she gets mad at you because you ride off without her.
Well, some women will do that. They will roll with you like that, but most won't. 404-692-0336, 404-692-0336. If you guys want to call me, I'd love to hear from you.
I know someone out there has to have some questions.
Mike talked over the top of our cool thing here. So, sorry about that, y'all. We're still learning how to do the stuff in the in the lab, but it's kind of fun. I can't wait till you guys see some of our stories that we have going on. That is going to come up when I finish all of the production work. These new programs, I get to slide stuff in and fly stuff in, and it's a cool way to show you guys stuff without having to like maybe have another screen here and play it in the background or something like that. This is supposed to be like more professional. I can slide stuff in and fly it in and stuff like that. It's really kind of cool. So we got all these neat little things. Wow. I can't believe this. This is really cool. This stuff is really starting to work now. So hope you guys like a lot of the advancements that we're making and the changes that we're making. Zach sees you, Mama Rose says.
Zach's our son.
Michael Parks, hopefully Atlanta will show me something about bikes since I'm here in Decatur for a year. I don't know. I can't promise you that, Mike. They ain't riding here either. But we shall see. Sugar Bear says, very nice, bro. Thank you so much, sir. Glad to have you guys tuning in. Let's see. So, in the new year, we got a lot of great stuff coming up. I'm going to be doing some riding across the country. In February, we have the Cold Ash Ride to the Mother Chapter, where we will be riding in the coldest weather America has to offer. Some years. Other years, global warming is taking place, and it'll be warm. Let's hope this is one of those years. But towards, what is that holiday in February?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Towards Valentine's Day, we will be riding to the Mother Chapter of the Mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation in San Diego, California. We make that ride every year. The Road Warriors of the Black Sabbath. And a lot of times we've ridden through whiteouts. We've ridden through snow. Some icy roads we rode through before. We got a whiteout in El Paso, Texas one year. In El Paso.
Oh, yeah. It snows there.
It's not supposed to ever snow in El Paso. You know, you think you've made it once you get to El Paso. You're like, hey, we've made it. Such was not the case. So, anybody who wants to go with us on the Cold Ash Run, hit me up at Black Dragon at blacksabbathmc.com. Also, I am looking for an artist. I need the kind of art. I need an artist that can do graphic novels. Is that what they call comic books nowadays? Graphic novels.
That I don't know.
I need a comic book artist. I'm coming up with a new comic, Motorcycle Club comic book, and I need a comic book graphic novelist artist, if you will. If you are one of those, hit me up at blackdragon at blacksabbathmc.com because I need one of y'all. or a couple of y'all or something like that. Also, so we're going to be doing some really cool interviewing. I want to interview every motorcycle club out there, your president, whomever. Most of you guys I want to ride to and interview you. I want to interview you on this show. I want to interview you through Skype or through the phone. I want to know and document the history of motorcycle clubs. I want to know who the baddest motorcycle clubs are. I want to know about who are the baddest motorcycle club people, who have done the most incredible and amazing things in your motorcycle club. I want to know who's made the biggest sacrifices. I want to know who the G's are, who the OGs are. I want to know who the VIPs are. I want to interview those people and find out what made you what you are. What made you give to the mighty MC Nation what you've given? I want to know the history of motorcycle clubs. I want to be able to tell your motorcycle club's history. How you began, where you began, how you rode, who the original founding fathers were. I want to lay this out and document it. I want everybody to be able to see and know exactly who you are. Black Dragon at BlackSabbathMC.com. Hit me up if you want to interview, if you want to talk, if there's something on your mind, you want to talk about profiling or whatever the case may be.
Give us a call.
404-692-0336 is how you call. Black Dragon at BlackSabbathMC.com is how you get in touch with me. Or you can get in touch with me here on Facebook on the messaging app, or you can get in touch with me at Instagram.
The Instant Messenger.
The Instant Messenger. Or you can get in touch with me on Instagram, or you can get in touch with me on YouTube in the comment section. Black Dragon Biker TV. The Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos is our daily, almost daily podcast. And we want you to check us out. We're syndicated wherever podcasts are found, all over the United States, all over the world. Let's see. Somebody said close to my birthday. Yes, I'm riding. We're riding across there, Mama Row. What else can I tell you guys? Dana, is that you? Holy moly. Wow. Man, it's good to see you, brother. God bless you. I'm glad to see you on. What else? What other questions you guys have for me? This is a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun. This is going to be hopefully a breakout year for us. We're going to have a blast this year. This is going to be the best year for the channel. We're going to do great things. We're riding all over the country. The Cold Ash Run. We're getting ready to ride across America in the snow, if it snows, in the cold, if it's cold. This will test your manhood or womanhood, your bikerism, your bikerness, your biker idiom. It's going to test what kind of biker you are. This is going to be the thing. So those of you who want to roll with me are absolutely welcome to go. We want to see you. We want you to come rolling with us across the country. It's going to be fun till the daddy took the T-bird away. So we're going to have an absolute blast doing that. So, what's motorcycle clubbing going to be like in 2020? Well, we're going to have a whole lot of issues. We're going to have issues with law enforcement, issues with 1%ers, issues with 99%ers, issues with patch police, and all these issues coming up. What we're going to hope is that Monique Ashley Adams? Get the hell out of here. Wow.
Look what Dominic put.
I'm independent. You don't want to talk to me. I want to talk to you, Dominique. Is that Monique Ashley Adams? That's impossible. Hello, stranger. Wow. Wow. That's my long lost love. I mean, we were together and when she was 21. Holy moly. Wow. Hi. Wow. This is cool. It's good to see you. I hope you're well. Hope you've been well. She was an Olympic volleyball kind of champion person. Played for LSU. Incredible athlete. Just gifted in all ways. Really amazing. I think she became a teacher, a teacher and volleyball coach. One heck of a competitor. I will tell you that. She played all over the world.
And a noble profession to go into.
Huh?
And a noble profession.
Oh yeah, she's 6 feet tall. She would slam that ball down on people. You know how they get a. She was a competitor. A lion. Lioness. So, wow. It's good to have you on the show. Good to thank you for tuning in, and it's absolutely outstanding to see you. So what are we going to be looking at in 2020? What's it going to be like? It's going to be absolutely crazy, and it's going to be on fire. And the question is, are we going to last? Are we going to be able to last another season? You remember the, something that happened in, let's see, it was early this year, last year rather, early in 2019, when a jury ordered the Mongols to forfeit their colors. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And the jury said that the Mongols were the club itself, the colors themselves were a nexus to illegal activity. And the court system had been trying for the government had been trying for 10 years to take these guys' colors.
Oh yeah.
And they actually won the case, but because of the First Amendment, even though they won the case, the courts wouldn't allow them to take the colors. So that was amazing. They used a weird law, a civil asset forfeiture law that comes from European law. It came from British law, British navigational law, open sea law, designed to take boats away from pirates. Pirates would have different flags on their boats, and even though you captured the boat and the crew, you really didn't get the owner. Yeah. So they came up with these laws that said, we could just take the damn boat. That law somehow makes its way to America. And those civil asset forfeiture laws actually take place on our highways every day. When someone pulls you over, a police officer pulls you over and says something crazy like, how much money are you carrying? What the hell do you mean, how much money am I carrying? They use a civil asset forfeiture law to take the money that you have and charge it as though it were a person. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't have the right to to be proven guilty, doesn't have the right to an attorney, it doesn't have the right to the assumption of innocence.
Yeah,
because it's money, because it ain't real.
Yeah.
So they take your money out of your pocket, and then you've got to hire a lawyer to get your damn money back to prove your money was not gotten through illegal gain.
Yeah. Because you got to be doing something illegal to have that much money.
Well, that much money could just be $500.
Oh, yeah.
Depends on what they feel. They use that kind of law to go after these guys' colors.
Yeah.
And they won. Almost.
Well, they won 2 out of the 3?
Well, they won everything. After 10 years of that BS. They actually won the court battle, but they weren't able to take it because the First Amendment.
Yeah, there was like three different cases, or I don't know,
trials. There was a few trials, if I remember right.
Yeah, there was like three of them. They won two out of three, and the third one is where they said they couldn't have it because of the freedom of speech.
I think they might have won every trial. What they didn't win was the colors. But after that, you saw Texas turn up the heat.
Yeah.
Now they got stuff where you can't even ride a motorcycle with a gun if you have certain colors on your back, or maybe any colors at all. It's going to be crazy.
Anybody from Texas have any comments on those? You guys know it better than we do.
Well, we're going to know it because we're going to be covering it all winter and all summer long. So these are the things we're going to be talking about coming up this year for you guys. We're going to be all over the top of this. We're going to be on this for real. Going to be all over it. And we're going to be trying to make sure that you guys know what we know. This is my proud support of the Cajun Navy t-shirt. You guys got to get these from me over at blackdragonsgear.com. We support the Cajun Navy. Kind of cool. We got gear over at blackdragonsgear.com. You can get my latest books over there at blackdragonsgear.com. Oh, we got Miss Jones on. She is with my boy Big Work out of Houston, Texas. Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club. Got his wife on. It's most amazing to see my Black Sabbath brothers and sisters. Al Matthews on. Big H, Down to Pound MC. Kinky Queen is on. Sabrina Costello Cooper. Wow, just absolutely amazing. So, man, thank you guys so much for checking out the show. Hey, the PRO is coming. PROC is coming just in a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks. PROC, that's going to be cool. A lot of good stuff happening out there. So we'll be covering it all. Oh, my goodness. We're going to just have a great time. That's what we're looking to do. Scott Court, good to see you. So I just wanted to take that time to talk to you guys tonight, introduce you to Merlin, let you guys get some eyeballs on Merlin, and see what Merlin actually looks like out there.
So if I come up to you guys while you're riding around, just let y'all know I'm a truck driver. So if you're a truck stop, I'm there. I'm coming up to introduce myself.
Yeah, so you guys say hello to Merlin. Hey, you can see Merlin's posts here on Facebook, on our Facebook page. You can check out his posts and see what he's up to. He's the one that posts most of our memes, which is kind of cool. Heck, what else you guys want to know? We didn't really get any questions tonight. Good to see Dragos over there in Romania. He's headed to Mongolia. That must be cool. I'm coming to see you guys this year. To hell with that. I'm coming to see you guys this year to ride with y'all.
I hope we get you over to the West Coast to ride with you.
Oh, I'm being West Coast in February. If you guys want to ride with me across the country from Atlanta, hugging the 10. We'll be hugging the 10. We'll be hugging the 10 because it'll be cold out there. This will test your riderism. Hit me at Black Dragon at blacksabbathmc.com. Also, 404-692-0336. Give me a shout. Let me know if you have anybody that wants to interview with us. We want to talk to you about all the things about bikerism and bikerness and biker stuff you want to talk about. We got new equipment in the studio, so we got all kinds of cool stuff to interview folks with and have a great time with. That's what we're going to do. And be sure to check out our other properties. Black Dragon Biker TV on Instagram TV, Black Dragon Biker TV on YouTube. The Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos is our podcast. And BikerLiberty.com is our online news magazine. Do we have any more properties? Black Dragon's Gear, BlackDragonsGear.com, where you can go buy stuff to support the show.
You still got Patreon?
We still have Patreon, Black Dragon National President. That's back when my channel was called Black Dragon National President. Mama Rose says it's not the colors that make the club, it's the people that make the club. Amen. And we're absolutely going to be talking about that this year. Steve Nelson, it's good to see you. Troy A. Jordan, Stephen Lewis, good to see you guys. And my goodness, I don't know. What do you got to say?
I know one thing. Since Mama Ro didn't do nothing about bike clubs or anything like that till she met me, or as far as I know. And since we started working with you, watching you, she's learned quite a lot. So y'all listen to this wise old dragon.
Oh.
He knows what he's talking about, and it's his opinion and his what he's learned over the 30-something years, in the mighty Black Sabbath. Dealing with anybody from 99%ers to independent, all the way up to 1%ers, because I've had to deal with 1%ers being in a 99% club. So I mean, it's all, he knows what he's talking about. I've learned a lot. I've learned more than I thought I knew. So
we just do what we do out here, trying to make a difference. That's what we want to do. Make a difference and make your motorcycle club world life lots of fun.
Oh, yeah.
So we've been on this thing about an hour.
Yeah, so
that thing that flew like that, right? Yeah. So we are going to call it quits now. And what we want you guys to do is hang out with us when you see us on here, and that kind of stuff, man. And have fun. Treat the people in your motorcycle club with love and like precious pieces of solid gold. I love you all, and I just want to thank you for tuning in with us almost 4 years and keeping the show the number one motorcycle club related, the oracle of MC culture, Black Dragon Biker TV. I love you all.
Share it, and don't forget to share it.
I love you all. Don't forget to share, as Merlin says, and like us and follow us. And also our other properties, Black Dragon over on Instagram, Black Dragon Biker TV on Instagram, and Black Dragon Biker TV on YouTube, and here on Facebook. Please like and follow and share all those great things. That's my 2 cents. Thanks for tuning in. And you're going to watch these pounds drop
from both of us
over the next 30 days. Keep your eyes open. We're going to be getting skinny.
an MBE